وقال السلام عليك يا جدا، السلام عليك يا من اختاره. أذن لي أن أكون معكما تحت الكساء. فقال وعليك السلام يا ولدي ويا شافع أمتي، قد أذنت لك. فدخل معهما تحت الكساء. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. وأقبل عند ذلك أبو الحسن علي بن أبي طالب عليه السلام، وقال السلام عليك يا بنت رسول الله. فقلت وعليك السلام يا أبا الحسن ويا أمير المؤمنين. فقال يا فاطمة إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة أخي وابن عم رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله. فقلت نعم ها هو مع ولديك تحت الكساء. فأقبل علي عليه السلام نحو الكساء وقال السلام عليك يا رسول الله، أتعزن لي أن أكون معكم تحت الكساء؟ قال له وعليك السلام يا أخي ويا وسيي وخليفتي وصاحب لوائي، قد أذنت لك. فدخل علي تحت الكساء. بسم الله على محمد. ثم أتيت نحو الكساء وقلت السلام عليك يا أبتاه يا رسول الله، أتعزن لي أن أكون معكم تحت الكساء؟ قال وعليك السلام يا بنتي ويا بزعتي، قد أذنت لك. فدخلت تحت الكساء. اللهم صل على محمد. فلما اكتملنا جميعا تحت الكساء أخذ بي رسول الله بطرفي الكساء وأومأ بيده اليمنى إلى السماء وقال اللهم إن هؤلاء أهل بيتي وخاصتي وحامتي، لحمهم لحمي ودمهم دمي، يؤلمني ما يؤلمهم ويحزنني ما يحزنهم. أنا حرب لمن حاربهم والسلم لمن سالمهم وعدو لمن عاداهم ومحب لمن أحبهم. إنهم مني وأنا منهم، واجعل صلواتك وبركاتك ورحمتك وغفرانك ورضوانك علي وعليهم، وأذهب عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. وقال الله عز وجل يا ملائكتي ويا سكان سماواتي، إني ما خلقت سماء مبنيا ولا أرضا مدحيا ولا قمرا منيرا ولا شمسا مضيا ولا فلكا يدور ولا بحرا يجري ولا فلكا يسري إلا في محبة هؤلاء الخمسة الذين هم تحت الكساء. فقال الأمين جبرائيل يا رب ومن تحت الكساء؟ فقال عز وجل هم أهل بيت النبوة ومعدن الرسالة، هم فاطمة وأبوها وبعلها وبنوها. فقال جبرائيل يا رب أتعزنني أن أحبط إلى الأرض لأكون معهم سادسا؟ وقال الله نعم قد أذنت لك. فهبط الأمين جبرائيل وقال السلام عليك يا رسول الله، العلي الأعلى يقرئك السلام ويخصك بالتحية والإكرام ويقول لك وعزتي وجلالي إني ما خلقت سماء مبنيا ولا أرضا مدحيا ولا قمرا منيرا ولا شمسا مضيئا ولا فلكا يدور ولا بحرا يجري ولا فلكا يسري إلا لأجلكم ومحبتكم وقد أذن لي أن أدخل معكم فهل تعزن لي يا رسول الله؟ فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وعليك السلام يا أمين وحي الله إنه نعم قد أذنت لك. فدخل جبرائيل معنا تحت الكساء فقال لأبي إن الله قد أوحى إليكم يقول إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا. فقال علي عليه السلام لأبي يا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله أخبرني ما لجلوسنا هذا تحت الكساء من الفضل عند الله. فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وآله والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واصطفاني بالرسالة نجيا ما ذكر خبرنا هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا إلا ونزلت عليهم الرحمة وحفت بهم الملائكة واستغفرت لهم إلى أن يتفرقوا. فقال علي عليه السلام إذا والله فزنا وفاز شيعتنا ورب الكعبة. فقال أبي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله يا علي والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واصطفاني بالرسالة نجيا ما ذكر خبرنا هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا وفيهم محموم إلا وفرج الله حماه ولا مغموم إلا وكشف الله غماه ولا طالب حاجة إلا وقضى الله حاجته. فقال علي عليه السلام إذا والله فزنا وسعدنا وكذلك شيعتنا فازوا وسعدوا في الدنيا والآخرة ورب الكعبة. رحم الله من يكره الفاتحة.
أفضل السلام محمد وآل محمد मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है मौला मीर है मौला अमीर मेरा मौला अमीर है मौला अमीर है सारा ज़माना इनके दर का फ़कीर है मौला अमीर है। हम सब मिल के मौला अमीर मेरा मौला अमीर है मौला अमीर है मौला अमीर मेरा मौला है मौला अजदर खिलौना तो झूला है आंगन, ऐसा है बचपन। अजदर खिलौना तो झूला है आंगन, ऐसा है बचपन। ऐसा है बचपन, खुद ही अपना नज़ीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है, मौला मीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर मौला। देखा है ये उसके दर पे नजारा, उतरा सितारा। देखा है ये उसके दर पे नजारा, उतरा सितारा। उतरा सितारा ऐसे जैसे असीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है, मौला मीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है। कातिल भी अपने गुस्सा न आया, शरबत पिलाया। कातिल भी अपने गुस्सा न आया, शरबत पिलाया। शरबत पिलाया, कितना आला ज़मीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला अमीर है, मौला अमीर है। मौला अमीर मेरा अमीर है, मौला। कुम्मे नबी बोले समझो अली को, पहचानो देखो। कुम्मे नबी बोले समझो अली को, पहचानो देखो। पहचानो देखो, यही मेरा वजीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है, मौला मीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है, है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है, मौला मीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला अमीर है, मौला मीर। खैबर के मैदान में जो भी नहारा, मरहब को मारा। खैबर के मैदान में जो भी नहारा, मरहब को मारा। मरहब को मारा, ऐसा वीरो कबीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है, मौला मीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला अमीर मौला अमीर। लाख लाख मिटाओ मिट ना सकेगा, काबे को देखो। लाख मिटाओ मिट ना सकेगा, काबे को देखो। काबे को देखो, उसमें अब तक लकीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है, मौला मीर है। मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है, मौला मीर है। सारा ज़माना इनके दर का फ़कीर है। मौला मीर है, मौला मीर मेरा मौला मीर है, मौला मीर। अफ़ज़लुस सलाम
मुबारक। आओ सब अली अली करें, अली अली करें, आओ सब अली अली करें, अली अली करें, आओ सब अली करें, अली अली करें, आओ अली वली के नाम पाक से अगर तुम्हें है प्यार, आओ सब अली अली करें, अली अली करें, आओ सब अली अली करें, अली 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 अली, आओ सब अली अली कर, अली अली करें, आओ सब अली लिखाली पढ़ाली कहाली सुनाली, पिलाया माँ ने दूध में बस एक नाम या अली, नगर नगर गली गली चमन चमन कली कली, दोनों हाथ उठाओ और दिल से बोलो बार बार, आओ सब अली 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 करें, मलंग की सदाली है सबका असराली, कहा है जिब्राइल ने फकत है लाफताली, जमी जमी फलक फलक अली की हर जगह झलक, कलंदर और मलंग की जुबां पे है यही पुकार, आओ सब अली 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 करें, आओ गदीर और मुबाहिला खुदा का घर हो या किसा, नबी के साथ साथ हैं अली बहुक्म किबरिया, कदम कदम लिए अलम नबी के साथ दम बदम, अली चले हैं इस तरह के माँ के साथ शीर खार, आओ सब अली 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 करें, आओ अली अली करें, आओ सब वसीलाए निजात है शऊर दीनियात है, खुदा के साथ है अली अली खुदा के साथ है, खुदा खुदा अली अली सदा जो हर्फ में ढली, अलम नबी ने दे दिया खुदा ने भेजी जुल्फ़िकार, आओ सब अली अली करें, अली अली करें, आओ सब अली अली करें, अली अली करें, अली 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 अली, आओ सब अली अली करें, अली अली करें, आओ सब अली अली करें, सलवात पर मोहम्मद आल मोहम्मद।
محمد وآل محمد صلوات. Can you please recite Surah Fatih for Marhuma Maryam Bai Tazi, daughter of Nazr Ali Rajwani, who was the Masi of our treasurer Suhail Ratansi's father, Surah Mubarakatil Fatiha. She passed away today. please invite the Maulana to the member of the loud Nare Salawat Bar Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad Salawat.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil, ni'mal mawla wa ni'mal nasir. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa bihi nasta'in wa huwa khayrun nasirin wa mu'in. Alhamdulillahil الذي لم يلد ولم يولد ثم الصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام على سيدنا ونبينا وشفيعنا وطبيب نفوسنا وحبيب قلوبنا الذي سمي في السماء بأحمد وفي الأرضين باب القاسم المصطفى محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتخبين المنتجبين ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين من يوم عداوتهم إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد فقد قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ذكر علي عبادة صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد. Respected Mu'mineen, first and foremost, I would like to extend my heartiest felicitation, congratulation on the occasion where we are celebrating the birth anniversary of our great master Ya'subuddin, Imam al-Muttaqeen, Imam al-Mu'mineen, Zawjur Batul, Akhur Rasul, أبو الحسنين مولانا علي بن أبي طالب عليه الصلاة والسلام. اللهم صل على محمد. And indeed, this Imam, he is an Imam who has so many unique characteristics, so many unique fada'il, excellences, and the proficiencies. And of course, when we look at the Imam Amirul Mu'mineen, he is a special Imam among the Imams of Ahlul Bayt. And he has two type of fada'il, two type of excellences. One, they are, common and general. Other people, they are associated in those fada'il. But some fada'il of Amirul Mu'mineen, he is unique. He is all alone. Even Rasulullah does not have any hand in those fada'il. Even the Imams of Ahlul Bayt, they have no, hand, or they do not associate such fada'il. Those are related to Mawla Amirul Mu'mineen. For example, the Wiladat of Amirul Mu'mineen in Khana Kaaba. This is the unique fadilat for the Amirul Mu'mineen. Or his martyrdom in the Masjid al-Kufa, and his martyrdom at the time of Laylatul Qadr. They are the unique fada'il. And also, if you look at the fada'il of Amir al-Mu'mineen, that he is awwalul Muslimin. He is the first one who accepted Islam on the hand of Rasulullah among the entire Muslim. And it is, inshallah, I will explain for you. And also, and he is the unique Imam whose wife is ma'asuma, mansus min Allah. Even if you look at the Rasulullah could not even get such a virtue, which Amirul Mu'min. And Amirul Mu'min, he is only Imam who is the father of two Imam at a time, which is Hassanain, Imam al-Hassan and Imam al-Hussein. If you look at all the Imams of Ahlul Bayt, you find they have only one Imam in there, they are the father of one Imam. But Amir al-Mu'minin is the father of two Imam. One is Imam al-Hasan and Imam al-Hussein. And if you look at also the Quran, there are so many ayat. Those are specified with Amir al-Mu'minin. For example, Ayatul Wilaya. Amir al-Mu'minin, he is the Imam, this Ayatul Wilaya was revealed about him. So there are some fadail, those are related to only Imam Amirul Mu'minin. But some fadail, there are, some other people they are associated. However, Imam Amirul Mu'minin always in his fadail, his own peak. Just imagine Amirul Mu'minin, despite of having this much enemies, just imagine Muawiyah Abi Sufyan, Banu Umayyah, they started this norm in the society, in Muslim society, that anyone goes on the mimbar, he should abuse and he should curse Amirul Mu'minin. This was started from the Banu Umayyah. And it continued for 60 years. Just imagine a personality who was cursed by the Muslim Ummah, not only from, as a few members, 70,000 members, we can say from entire Muslim world, he was cursed. But despite of that, his fadail are so much. Even his enemies, they wrote book about him. For example, Manaqib Ibn Shahr Ashub, if you look at that book, it's a 3-volume book. Zakhim, it's a very lengthy book, and which is full with the fadail of Amir al-Mu'minin. And look at the George Urdagh. He's not even a Muslim. He is a Christian alim. He write book about the fadail of Amir al-Mu'minin by the name of Sawtu Adalat al-Insaniya, the voice of human justice. And this man, when he write this book, in Muqaddama, in preamble, or in introduction, he wrote that, Ya Ali, lastu be Musliman. Ya Ali, I'm not even a Muslim. Forget about that, I'm Shia. I'm not even Muslim, but ahabbuk. Ya Ali, I love you. And I dedicate my pen for your fada'il. In his time, people, they come to George Urdagh, this Masihi, this Christian alim, because he is an alim, he's a scholar. So people, they came to him and they said, can you write a book about that personality, this personality? He said, no, wallahi, I dedicated my pen only for fadail of Amirul Mu'minin. However, he was Christian, but he did not write book about Isa ibn Maryam, about Prophet Isa. He wrote book about Imam Ali. Look at the Sunni ulama. Imam al-Nisai is, 3rd century alim. And he's a great scholar of Ahlul Sunnah. Even today, ulama of Ahlul Sunnah, they revert to his books. So many books he has written. But he has written a complete book, which is called Khasa'isu Amir al-Mu'minin. Unique fadail of Amir al-Mu'minin. So the name of the book, and it contains almost 250 to 300 pages. So, which is full with the fadail of Amir al-Mu'minin. When he wrote this book, at his last age, or when he is about to depart from this world, so before his death, he wrote this beautiful book about the fadail of Amir al-Mu'minin. So, and he used to live in Egypt. So from Egypt, he traveled to Sham. And we all know that the Sham, in those days, it was, like center for Banu Umayyah. And the system Banu Umayyah, they established in there, it was on the enmity of Amirul Mu'minin. So when Imam al-Nisai, the Ahlul Sunnah alim, great scholar, people they used to respect, and still they respect him. So when he goes to Sham, people of Sham, they are all around him, they stop him. And they said, Imam al-Nisai, you wrote a book about Ali ibn Abi Talib, Khasa'isu Amir al-Mu'minin. So why didn't you write a book about Muawiyah Abi Sufyan? So we encourage you, people, they said, we, ask you to write a book about the Muawiyah Abi Sufyan. So he said, okay, tomorrow I'll come back to you. So next day, because, on the spot, he was not able to say something. He thought about it. So next day, people, they said, what did you decide? He said, do you want me to write book about the Muawiyah Abi Sufyan on the same method, which I used for Ali ibn Abi Talib? People, they said, yes, of course, you have to write this in same manner, in same method. So he said, I wrote a book, Khasais Amir al-Mu'minin. Actually, I gather all the ahadith of Rasulullah, those says the fadail of Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib. So do you want me to, collect or gather all the ahadith of Rasulullah? Those are said about the Muawiyah Abi Sufyan. They said, yes, we want you to gather all the ahadith, what Rasulullah said about the Muawiyah Abi Sufyan praise.
So he said, okay, no problem, I will write it. So after a few days, he comes back and he goes on the mimbar. People, they ask that, Imam, you said that you are ready to write book about the Muawiyah Abi Sufyan. So he said, yes, I try my level best to find the ahadith about the Muawiyah Abi Sufyan narrated from Rasulullah. But wallahi, I did not find single hadith about Muawiyah. But I found a hadith where the Rasulullah requested him to, where the Rasulullah calls him. And people, they said that Muawiyah, he is busy in his eating. Second time Rasulullah calls him. Again, he was told that he is busy in eating. And third time he did not respond to Rasulullah, Rasulullah cursed him. And Rasulullah made bad dua for him that, Ya Allah, do not fill his stomach. Let him remain hungry till he die from this world. So only bad dua. So when Muawiyah, when people of Sham, they heard it that instead he should write something good about the Muawiyah Abi Sufyan, should mention something good about Muawiyah Abi Sufyan. So he said something bad. So they all attack on Imam al-Nisai. If you go and even search on the Google, on the internet, you would find that how Imam al-Nisai, Sunni scholar, passed away. People, they attacked him and they suffocated him. And this is how he was passed away. So Imam Amirul Mu'mineen, he is an Imam who was even praised by his enemy. A person comes to Muawiyah Abi Sufyan. So Muawiyah asked him, where are you coming from? He said, I'm coming from a person who is a very stingy person to a man who is generous man. So Muawiyah Abi Sufyan, he said, what do you want to say? Tell me openly and clearly. Actually, this man, he is, adulating the Muawiyah. So this man, he said, I'm coming from Ali ibn Abi Talib to Muawiyah Abi Sufyan. Muawiyah, he got angry. He said, what nonsense you are talking about? Even if you want to adulate, you want to speak lie, you should be, sensible at least. You are talking about Ali ibn Abi Talib, that he is stingy. If entire wealth of dunya and hereafter is given to Ali ibn Abi Talib would not go to sleep at his bed unless he distributed all the wealth. We are talking about Ali ibn Abi Talib, that he is stingy. So the enemies of Ahlul Bayt, they even praise, the Amirul Mu'minin alayhi salatu wasalam. So today I would like to present a beautiful hadith which is reported from Rasulullah about the khasa'is, about the fadail of Amirul Mu'minin. But before that, let me give you an example from this Sunni scholar, Sunni, resources. There is a book which is called Musnad ibn Ahmad ibn Hanbal. Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal is a great scholar of Ahlul Sunnah. So he wrote this book, this riwayah and this narration in his book. So what he said Rasulullah said, he is reporting from Rasulullah, that man arada an yandura ila adama fi ilmihi, if anyone is interested to look at the knowledge of Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, and anyone is interested in looking at the azm, resolution of the Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. And then, riwayah continuing. Let me explain for you. I know the elderly people, they are well aware about this, hadith, but for youth and for, young children, this is appropriate and this is a right occasion to mention this hadith. Recite, Allah salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Let me read the hadith, beautiful hadith and with a little explanation. Rasulullah said, Man arada an yandura ila Nuhin fi azmihi, if someone wants to look at Nuh alayhi salatu salam in his resolution, because Nuh alayhi salatu salam was known for his firm intention, with his firm, steadfastness, firm, determination. So Nuh alayhi salatu salam, you see, if you look at his life, Nuh alayhi salatu salam, he used to have firm resolution. 950 years, Nuh alayhi salatu salam, he is spent in tabligh of monotheism. people of Nuh alayhi salam, they abused him, they mocked him. If you look at Surah Nuh, in very beginning, Nuh alayhi salam, he is complaining to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Rabbi, inni da'awtu qawmi laylan wa nahara. Ya Allah, I call my people at night, I call my people at daytime. Ya Allah, I call my people in secret, openly. Ya Allah, but they did not respond to me. 950 years, Nuh constantly and regularly preaching the people toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But finally, what happened? They did not accept Islam, they did not accept the message of Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. Here Rasulullah said, if someone wants to look at the firm resolution of Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam, فَلْيَنْظُرْ إِلَىٰ عَلِيِّ ibn Abi Talib. He should go and look at the Ali ibn Abi Talib. Means the beautiful characteristic that Nuh used to possess, it is summarized in Ali ibn Abi Talib. And then hadith continues and it says, وَإِلَىٰ آدَمٍ فِي عِلْمِهِ. Anyone wants to see the knowledge of Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, knowledge of Adam. Adam was known for his knowledge, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran also he says, وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught Adam alayhi salam the secret of universe, secret of this world. So Adam, he was taught by Allah. Adam was the student of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then he is Abul Bashari, he is father of us and he is teacher of us. So anyone interested to look at the knowledge of Adam alayhi salam, he should revert to Ali ibn Abi Talib. وَلْيَنْظُرْ إِلَىٰ عَلِي ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. And then hadith continue. It says, وَإِلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ فِي حِلْمِهِ. Anyone is interested looking at the hilm, forbearance, or the patience of Ibrahim alayhi salatu. Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was patient. He was a forbearing man. And how he was forbearing? Just look at the life of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam, out of sudden he was called by Allah, "O Ibrahim, take your family and leave them bewadin ghayru zi zar." In a place where there is no water, there is no farming, there is no plantation, there is no trees. You should leave them in a desert. Ibrahim did not ask a single question. He took his family and he dropped them at the land of Makkah. Out of sudden, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him the child Ismail, and he is grown up and he reaches to the age of, qabla al-bulugh, before bulugh, 13, 14 years, and child is able to walk with him. Just imagine, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, mentioning all those things. And then out of sudden, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala command him, Ya abati inni ra'aytu fil manam. And the son comes to us, Ibrahim alayhi salam, and he said, "Oh my father, I'm looking in dream that you are slaughtering me." So at the moment, Ismail alayhi salam told to his father, "Yes, father, you continue. It is a commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." When Ibrahim said that I have seen this, in my dream. So it's a commandment of Allah. Out of sudden, Ibrahim received commandment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you should slaughter your child. Ibrahim did not have any objection. He took his child and put the khanjar, knife on the neck of his son. It was the forbearance of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And also, out of sudden, Ibrahim was told by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Fir'aun, that Namrudi is blazing fire. Now, you should be ready and they will throw you in there. And Ibrahim alayhi salam did not complain to Allah, Ya Allah, who is going to help me there and who is going to protect me there. Even when Ibrahim alayhi salam was thrown, Jibreel Amin comes. And Jibreel, he said, "Oh Ibrahim, are you in need of any support?" So Ibrahim, what he said, "Yes, I'm in need of support, but not your support. I'm in need of support, the one who is looking at me." He would support me. There is no need of mentioning it to you. So it was the forbearance. So Rasulullah said, "Man arada an yandura al-Ibrahima ila hilmihi." If anyone wants to see how Ibrahim was Halim, how Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam was forbearing person, So he should look at فَلْيَنْظُرْ إِلَىٰ عَلِيِّ ibn Abi Talib. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Time is going very quickly, so that's why I have to be quite fast and brief. Anyway, so hadith the continue, and it says wa ila Musa fi fitnatihi. Anyone wants to see the Musa alayhi salatu wasalam in his smartness. Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, he was very smart. Musa, he goes and he is brought up in the house of Fir'aun, his enemy. Just imagine how smart was Musa alayhi salam. Musa, he knows that I am going to defeat the same personality, and in same house he's living. And then when he left, again, Fir'aun, he is in ambush of Musa alayhi salam. Again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala command him, go to the palace of Fir'aun and preach him. So Musa alayhi salam with Harun, he goes there, and then after he comes back, then again he goes there. Fir'aun and his people, they were not able to influence in Musa and Harun. But Musa and Harun, both of them, they influenced in the people of Fir'aun. Just, we know the story of Mu'min ala Fir'aun. He was the treasurer of, Fir'aun. And he became mu'min, and he accepted Musa alayhi salam message secretly. Even the wife of Fir'aun, they accepted. So Musa alayhi salam, he was smart. So hadith says anyone interested to look at the smartness of Musa alayhi salam should revert to Ali ibn Abi Talib. Look at the Ali ibn Abi Talib, how smart he was in his time. So then hadith, continue. Wa ila Isa fi zuhdi. Anyone wants to look at the zuhud of Isa alayhi salam, the Isa alayhi salam, he has abstinence. He detached himself from the dunya. He has simple life. He has simple, he used to have simple food. He used to have simple dress. So Isa alayhi salatu salam, he detached himself. So Rasulullah said, if you want to look at the Isa alayhi salatu salam simplicity and his zuhd, you have to revert and should look to Ali ibn Abi Talib. So it means Rasulullah wanted to say that all those, over here is just example. 5 prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Rasulullah has mentioned in this hadith. And he said that their characteristics are hidden in the characters of Amirul Mu'mineen. Or in other words, that Amirul Mu'mineen, he was the embodiment of characters of the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only that, over here 5 prophets are mentioned. But when we look at the hadith of Imam al-Baqir, so what Imam al-Baqir said? Imam al-Baqir said, كانت في علي سنة ألف نبي. Ali ibn Abi Talib character was summarized with thousands of prophet characters. He said, Amirul Mu'mineen, he was the embodiment of the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, let me come to the main hadith that I would like to, present for today. And of course, tonight, it is a great night. And it is related to our Mawla, great Mawla. And this Mawla, of course, wallahi, I cannot dare to say anything about the Amirul Mu'mineen, because Amirul Mu'mineen status is very lofty and high and, great. I cannot say any, and we cannot say anything. Let us come to the Rasulullah. Ask Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, Amirul Mu'mineen, you know Amirul Mu'mineen. And Amirul Mu'mineen, he knows you. You know better to one another. And it is also hadith, Ya Ali, ma arafaka illa ana wa Allah. Ya Ali, no one knows you except me and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And no one knows me except you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And no one knows Allah except me and you, Ya Ali. So this is a hadith of, and Amir al-Mu'minin, he was crazy for Rasulullah all the time. Narration says that the Amir al-Mu'minin, we have to mention it, that Rasulullah, he got the great position in the eyes of Amir. Always Amir al-Mu'minin, he is behind the Rasulullah. Amir al-Mu'minin, he used to stand before Rasulullah and used to say, Ana abdum min abid Muhammad. I am one of the small servant of the Muhammad, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And narration says, Rasul Amir al-Mu'minin used to say that atba'ahu ittaba' al-fasile athara ummihi. when, after the demise of Rasulullah, when Amir al-Mu'minin, he remembered Rasulullah. So he said that I used to follow the Rasulullah the way child of camel follows its mother. So Amir al-Mu'minin all the time he is behind the Rasulullah. And not only physically, even in the characters, Amir al-Mu'minin, he used to follow Rasulullah so badly and crazily. One day, a group of people, they come and they give and they presented, a food to Amir al-Mu'minin. They said, Mawla, can you please eat this food? Amir al-Mu'minin, he said, I will never eat this food because I have not seen my beloved Rasul have ate this food. Just imagine, Amir al-Mu'minin, he used to eat only the food which is seen that Rasulullah is eating that food. So every, narration says that all the activities, harakat and sakanat of Amir al-Mu'minin, they were the harakat and sakanat of Rasulullah. Rasulullah, so much. And he himself says that Rasulullah used to teach me every day one value of ethic. And I used to understand and digest and implement it into my life. Every day, Rasulullah, Amir al-Mu'minin, he is implementing one value of the ethic, one value of the akhlaq from Rasulullah. And he used to implement it. So Amir al-Mu'minin, he was crazy. He was lover of Rasulullah. But look at the Rasulullah, how Rasulullah, he, praises and how Rasulullah, define Amir al-Mu'minin. He said to Amir al-Mu'minin, Ya Ali, tukhasimun nasa bi-sab'a. Ya Ali, you are able to fight or compete with people with 7 of your characteristics. You have 7 characteristics. In those 7 characteristics, you are on peak. You can defeat other people. You can, compete with the people. You can call people, come and have, competition with me, who is, a great and who is greater. So 7 characteristics Rasulullah over here mentioned. And then he said, Ya Ali, tukhasimun nas bi sab'a, wala yuhajjuka fihi ahadun min Quraysh. Even the close companion of Rasulullah, like Miqdad, Abu Dhar, Salman al-Farsi, close companion, their status was very high. Rasulullah said, even these high level, companion and disciples of mine, they are not able to compete with you. And what are those characteristics? So Rasulullah said, Ya Ali, anta awwaluhum imanan billah. Number 1 beauty, number 1 quality, number 1, virtue that you have, Ya Ali, and no one is able to compete you. It is that you have faith in Allah subhanahu. You are the first one in having faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are the first Muslim. You are the first mu'min. And of course, it is a virtue of Amir al-Mu'minin, which is written by even his enemies. But today, you see, when we come to social media, so people, they start, putting some dust on this fadilat of Amir al-Mu'minin. They start saying that, yes, it is true that Ali ibn Abi Talib, he is the first Muslim, he is the first one who accepted Islam, but because he was child, so that is why his acceptance of Islam is not that valuable. So what we respond? We respond that if a child Islam is not acceptable or is not valuable in your eyes, come to Quran, look at the Prophet Isa alayhi salam in childhood, and he is only 3 days old, in the lap of his mother, he is proclaiming, Inni Abdullah atani al-kitab wa ja'alani nabiyya, that I am servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah made me Nabi, Allah ordained a book for me. So his, this claim, it means it is not valuable. Of course, these people, they are just putting unnecessary, curtain on the fada'il of Amir al-Mu'minin. And then they say, okay, the first, of course, it is also true, but sometimes they manipulate, they play with the wording. They say, yes, Khadijatul Kubra, she is the first, women who accepted Islam. She is the first person who accepted Islam. Of course, Bibi Khadija alayhi salam, she is the first woman, not first person. First person is Amir al-Mu'mineen. And it is also proven that when Rasulullah received the wahi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and he is advented on the Nabuwat prophethood, so after the Ghar Hira, after he received the first wahi, immediately he comes to Bibi Khadija house. Of course, Bibi Khadija, immediately she accepted Islam and she was mu'mina. And immediately she accepted it. But she is a first woman. But Amirul Mu'mineen, when the first wahi was received by Rasulullah, he was in Ghar Hira, he was in cave of Hira with Rasulullah. So that is why Amirul Mu'mineen is the first person. And so Amirul Mu'mineen, when the Khilafat was usurped from Amirul Mu'mineen, so one day Abdullah ibn Abbas, he comes to Amirul Mu'mineen. After the demise and after the shahadat of Bibi Fatima Zahra, Amirul Mu'mineen, he was sad and he was in grief. And he's sitting in his house. So Ibn Abbas, he narrates that I went to console Amirul Mu'mineen. Amirul Mu'mineen, he looked at me. So Ibn Abbas, he said, oh Ibn Abbas, these people, they are, they rejected me and they have usurped my khilafah. Which was given to me by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now they are Khalifatul Muslimin. Aina kanu haula? Where were those people at the time when I used to pray behind Rasulullah and there was no Muslim on the surface of the earth? What it means? So Amirul Mu'mineen, he said, I was only 10 years old at that moment. So Amirul Mu'mineen, he's mentioning that occasion where, Rasulullah used to pray in Khana Kaaba. And according to another riwayah, which is reported from the Ahlul Sunnah, it says that Amirul Mu'mineen, he was only 7 years old. Rasulullah, and he says that I have seen in Khana Kaaba, there is a man by the name of Muhammad, he is offering his namaz, and behind Muhammad, there is another man. And then behind them, there is a lady. They are offering namaz jama'at over there. Just imagine. So then he said, I come forward. Now I asked, who is that man? So I was told that he is a Muhammad and he is the messenger of Islam. Rasulullah not yet, proclaim his nabuwathood. And then he said, I was told that he is Ali ibn Abi Talib, and behind them there is Bibi Khadija alayhi salatu wassalam. This is Allah salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So here, this riwayah, it is telling us that Amirul Mu'mineen, he was with Rasulullah from day one. And therefore, we have some ahadith that Suratul Hamd, however, Quran was not yet revealed, but Suratul Hamd was revealed on Rasulullah before Bi'asat, before advent of Rasulullah on the prophethood. And Rasulullah used to offer namaz, and Amirul Mu'mineen used to offer his namaz behind the Rasulullah in the form of the namaz jama'at. Again, namaz jama'at, it is very, very important. Just look at, namaz jama'at, it is about to be established. And Rasulullah is offering his namaz with jama'at, with Amirul Mu'mineen. Only 3 Muslims are there on the surface of earth. And these 3 Muslims, they are offering their namaz with jama'at. Today, unfortunately, Muslims are in thousands in Essex, but we don't see, and we think, we all need reminder. Of course, I know that you have valid excuse, but our Maraji, they said, of course, they said that if someone does not have valid excuse and he lives in neighborhood of the masjid, so it is not allowed for him to neglect the namaz jama'at. Today, mashallah, every day it is like a opportunity for all of you that we have, mashallah, beautiful center, and every day namaz jama'at we have. However, because of the timing, we offer or we delay in the namaz jama'at, but according to Ayatollah Sistani, it is unknown to pray namaz with the jama'at if you delay from the fadilat time. But alhamdulillah, when it comes to Isha namaz, we are offering our Isha namaz in fadilat time. So that is why in first case it is unknown, and when it comes to the second case of the namaz Isha, we are offering it within the time of the fadilat, and we are told that we can delay any namaz for the sake of the Jamaat, as long as, Fazila time is there. It is recommended to delay your namaz for the sake of namaz Jamaat, because of as long as you are within the time of Fadilat. So anyway, so I encourage all of you, especially those who are living in the neighborhood of the center, that every day, mashallah, we have, namaz Maghriban, and every Sunday, mashallah, this week we had beautiful crowd. Every Sunday we have Fajr namaz also, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days we have Zuhran namaz also, and Friday we have Friday prayer. So I encourage all of you to offer the namaz. Anyway, Rasulullah said, Ya Ali, your first fazilat is you are the first one who accepted the Iman. And the second fazilat, awfahum bi'ahadillah. Ya Ali, you are the most loyal, you are the most fulfilling the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala among the people. And of course, Amir al-Mu'mineen, there is an ayah in Quran over there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says about the Amir al-Mu'mineen, min al-Mu'mineen ar-rijalun sadaqu ma ahadillah, that there are mu'mineen, those who fulfill the ahad, the covenant, the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every day, mashallah, we make promise with Allah. It is also our responsibility to fulfill the promise that we made with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we offer namaz, what do we say? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. It is like a promise, it is like a covenant we are making with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah, we worship only you, and we seek assistance only from you. So if we are seeking assistance other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we are after something which is other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's like we are not fulfilling the promise which we made with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is also very, very important. Amir al-Mu'mineen, he was the most fulfilling personality on the surface of earth, who fulfilled the promise with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the second characteristic. The third characteristic, Amir al-Mu'mineen, Rasulullah, he said about the Amir al-Mu'mineen, wa aqwamahum bi amrillah. Ya Ali, you are the most, you are most serious man about implementing the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This characteristic is a beautiful characteristic of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Amir al-Mu'mineen, throughout of his life, he had only one concern, and it was how to implement or how to endorse, how to enforce the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how to enforce the hukm of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was not caring anything. He had only one concern. Let me give you an example over here. Once upon a time, narration, we have two narration over here. Rasulullah, he was in Medina. Other narration says that Rasulullah, he was at Hajj in Mecca. Anyway, Rasulullah, he was in Medina. Rasulullah told to Amir al-Mu'mineen, Ya Ali, can you go to Yemen and collect zakat from there? So Amir al-Mu'mineen, with some companion of Rasulullah, he goes to Yemen and he collects the zakat from there. So when he collects zakat from there, so Amir al-Mu'mineen coming back to Medina. So when they reaches to the last manzil, last station, one station is, next station is Medina. So people, they had stay there. So what Amir al-Mu'mineen, he said to himself, he said, people, they are resting over here, and Medina is not that far. Let me go to Medina, visit Rasulullah, do the ziyarat of Rasulullah, and I'll come back to the caravan, because they had some money and they had some stuff. So Amir al-Mu'mineen, all the people, they remain there with the zakat wealth, and Amir al-Mu'mineen, he comes to meet the Rasulullah. So when he comes back, Amir al-Mu'mineen observed that the ashab of Rasulullah, they opened the bag of those zakat wealth, and they removed some clothes from there, and they started utilizing them. The moment Amir al-Mu'mineen looked at them, Amir al-Mu'mineen got angry. So Amir al-Mu'mineen rebuked them, scolded them, and he took all the wealth back, put them into the bags, and he said, this wealth, it belonged to Rasulullah. It is not yours. You do not have any right to use it unless it is distributed and something comes in your share. So Amir al-Mu'minin pack them and bring them all the way to Rasulullah. So these ashab, they did not like, the school of Amir al-Mu'minin. So they come to Rasulullah and they said, Ya Rasulullah, Ali ibn Abi Talib, he scolded us so badly. So you know that we travel from here to Yemen, all the way to Yemen. Ya Rasulullah, you know the difficulties in the way. Ya Rasulullah, we were all away from the family. Ya Rasulullah, from there we are bringing that wealth. So do not do, and Ali ibn Abi Talib, he is scolding and he is rebuking us. So the moment Rasulullah realized that these people, they are, in complaint of Amir al-Mu'minin, so Rasulullah, he said, "Irfa'u al-sinatakum aliyin fa innahu khashinun fi dhatillah." Do not open your tongue in complaining the Ali ibn Abi Talib. Of course, Ali ibn Abi Talib is strict, but he is not strict about his matter. He is strict always about the matter of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ali is very lenient about his own matter. But when it comes to the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Amir al-Mu'minin, he is very strict. So this is the third characteristic of Amir al-Mu'minin Rasulullah has mentioned. Number 4, aqsamahum bis-saviyya. This is also beautiful. Ya Ali, you are the most just in distribution. Ya Allah, when it comes to distribution, you are the most just person. So this is the title which is given to Amir al-Mu'minin. Ya Ali, you are the best person in this distribution. And we have seen it when Amir al-Mu'minin become Khalifa. There are so many, narration and from different people and from about different personality. But I'm giving you a personality which is very close to Amir al-Mu'minin, and it is Salma. Hani, the sister of Amir al-Mu'minin. So Hani, she comes to Amir al-Mu'minin one day, and when Amir al-Mu'minin was distributing the wealth from the treasure, Islamic, treasure. So Amir al-Mu'minin, he is distributing wealth, and that day, every Muslim has to get only 20 dirham. So Hani, she comes, and she said to her brother that, Ya Ali, give me my share. So Amir al-Mu'minin gave her 20 dirham, same as he has given to the others. So she was still there and she was talking with Amir al-Mu'minin. After a while, the slave of Hani comes. When she comes, she requested Amir al-Mu'minin, Ya Amir al-Mu'minin, where is my share? Where is my aid? So Amir al-Mu'minin gave her also the 20 dirham. The moment Hani looked that she receives 20 dirham and her slave is also receiving the 20, she got angry on Amir al-Mu'minin. He said, Ya Ali, I am the sister of Khalifatul Muslimin. Ya Ali, number one, I am sister of you. Number two, Ya Ali, I am free women and she is slave women. And Amir al-Mu'minin, so she mentioned so many things over there. But Amir al-Mu'minin, he said, yes, my sister, what you are saying, anything I do not find in Quran. There is no such criteria that if someone is sister of Khalifa, she would deserve more. I did not find in Quran anything, and in the seerah of Rasulullah, that if someone is a free man or woman, she deserves more than the slave one. So you cannot demand from me, something which is not there in Quran. So this is the, one of the characteristics that Amir al-Mu'minin was the best in distribution. And then narration says that Rasulullah said, this is the fourth characteristic. And the fifth characteristic, a'adalahum fi ra'iyya, that Ali ibn Abi Talib, he was the most adil person in the community, in the society. And that is why it is mentioned in riwayah that people in all the ages, they are always afraid from the dhulm of their rulers. But people of Ali, they were afraid from the justice of Ali ibn Abi Talib. So Ali ibn Abi Talib, justice, it was very difficult for some people. And that is why the hatred that you see in the history, it was all because Amir al-Mu'mineen, he was the most just personality. So this is number 5. Number 6, وَأَبْصَرُهُمْ بِالْقَضِيَّةِ يَا عَلِي ibn Abi Talib. You are most intelligent person in terms of judgment. Amir al-Mu'mineen is the best judge of his time. And the 7th characteristic, Rasulullah said, وَآدَمَهُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ مَزِيَّةً يَا عَلِي. You hold best merits in the society, in community. And that is why you are greatest one in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because you have all the virtues. So these are the characteristics Rasulullah has mentioned for Amir al-Mu'mineen. Let us pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah, give us tawfiq to understand Amir al-Mu'mineen and the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu salam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to inculcate the love of Ahlul Bayt into our heart. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to implement the teaching of Amir al-Mu'mineen within our life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give the rizq halal for our community. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help those who are suffering, especially in Gaza, in Lebanon, in Syria, in Afghanistan, Parachanar, Pakistan, across the world. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala eradicate the dhulm of dhalim from the surface of earth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to read Quran. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to implement Quran into our life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to have love for one another. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to socialize within ourselves. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to nurture our children on the path of Amir al-Mu'mineen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give the long life for our maraji. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hasten the reappearance of our Imam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordain us among the supporter and the helper of Imam. Wa akhiru da'wani alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa ahli baytihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Salawat Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. मौलाली की विलादत बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो आप सबको। एक दो कसीदा पढ़ूँगा जल्दी, इसमें भी टाइम नहीं है। सलवात भेजिए मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद। जिंदगी का भरोसा नहीं, जिक्र हैदर किया कीजिए। जिंदगी का भरोसा नहीं, जिक्र हैदर किया कीजिए। जिंदगी का भरोसा नहीं, जिक्र हैदर किया कीजिए। आक़िबत भी संवर जाएगी, ये फरीज़ा अदा कीजिए। आक़िबत भी संवर जाएगी, ये फरीज़ा अदा कीजिए। लाख सजदे किए जाइए, फिर भी बख्शिश न हो पाएगी। लाख सजदे किए जाइए, फिर भी बख्शिश न हो पाएगी। ये मोहम्मद का फरमान है, इनके घर से वफा कीजिए, ये मोहम्मद का फरमान है, इनके घर से वफा कीजिए। मर भी जाएं तो मरते नहीं, हम तो कसरत से डरते नहीं, मर भी जाएं तो मरते नहीं, हम तो कसरत से डरते नहीं। कुफ्र है गर विलाए अली, हमको काफिर कहा कीजिए। हैदरी या अली, कुफ्र है गर विलाए अली, हमको काफिर कहा कीजिए। दर पे आकर ये शब्बीर के एक राहिब ने की इल्तिजा, दर पे आकर ये शब्बीर के एक राहिब ने की इल्तिजा। मैं सवाली हूँ शाहे ज़मन, मुझको बेटे अता कीजिए। मैं सवाली हूँ शाहे ज़मन, मुझको बेटे अता कीजिए। बुग़्ज़ हैदर है बुग़्ज़ नबी, ये निजासत है सबसे बुरी। बुग़्ज़ हैदर है बुग़्ज़ नबी, ये निजासत है सबसे बुरी। जो अली से अदावत करे, दूर उससे रहा कीजिए। नारे हैदरी। जो अली से अदावत करे, दूर उससे रहा कीजिए। बड़ी बारीकी की बात अब पढ़ने जा रहा हूँ। दो फरीक़ैन में एक ही हक पे होता है दोस्तों, दो फरीक़ैन में एक ही हक पे होता है दोस्तों। कौन जंगे जमल में मगर हक पे था फैसला कीजिए। नारे हैदरी। आप लोग बड़े खामोशी बैठे, मुझे नारा लगाना पड़ा है। सलवात भेजिए मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद पर। जिंदगी का भरोसा नहीं, जिक्र हैदर किया कीजिए। या अली आप मुख्तार हैं, अंबिया के मददगार हैं। जितने मोमिन हैं उक़दा कुशा, उनकी हाजत रवा कीजिए। या अली अल्लाहुम्मा मद व आले मोहम्मद। अब आप सब मिलके ये पढ़ेंगे, आपका सुना हुआ है ये माशाल्लाह कई मरतबा। सलवात भेजिए मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद। बखुदा अली सा बंदा, बखुदा अली सा बंदा, न हुआ न है न होगा, बखुदा अली सा बंदा, न हुआ न है न होगा, बखुदा अली सा बंदा, न हुआ न है न होगा, कोई फिर हरम में पैदा न हुआ न है न होगा, अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मद। कोई फिर हरम में पैदा न हुआ न है न होगा, बखुदा अली सा बंदा, बिका नफ्स मुर्तज़ा का तो मलक पुकार उठे, बिका नफ्स मुर्तज़ा का तो मलक पुकार उठे, सरे अर्श ऐसा सौदा न हुआ न है न होगा, कोई फिर माली कोई फिर हरम में पैदा, जोरेदाली ने ओढ़ी तो सभी रसूल समझे, जोरेदाली ने ओढ़ी तो सभी रसूल समझे, किसी और पर ये धोखा न हुआ न है न होगा, या अली किसी और पर ये धोखा, जोरेदाली ने ओढ़ी तो सभी रसूल समझे, किसी और पर ये धोखा न हुआ न है न, यहाँ इश्क मुर्तज़ा के हैं चिराग अज़ल से रोशन, मेरी बज़्म में अंधेरा न हुआ न है न होगा, मेरी बज़्म में अंधेरा न हुआ न है न होगा, कोई फिर हरम में पैदा न हुआ, है बहिश्त से भी बढ़कर तेरी रोटियों की कीमत, है बहिश्त से भी बढ़कर तेरी रोटियों की कीमत, कोई माल इतना महंगा न हुआ न है न होगा कोई माल इतना महंगा, न हुआ न है न होगा कोई फिर हरम में पैदा, न हुआ न है न होगा ये ज़मीन करबला है, ये ज़मीन करबला है, कोई अर्श इससे ऊंचा न हुआ न है न होगा बखुदा अली सा बंदा, न हुआ न है न होगा सरदार मद है दर में जो पढ़ रहे हैं मीसम। उनको ये ऑनर देना चाहिए भाई, बड़ा अच्छा लिखा है। सलवात भेजिए मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद। सरदार मद है दर में जो पढ़ रहे हैं मीसम, कभी ऐसा फिर कसीदा न हुआ न है न होगा बखुदा अली सा बंदा, न हुआ न है न होगा कोई फिर हरम में पैदा, न हुआ न है न होगा कोई फिर हरम में पैदा। सलवात भेजिए मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद।
अफजलुस सलाम मुहम्मदिन व आले मुहम्मद।
मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद सलावत।
अफजलुस सलाम मुहम्मदिन व आले मुहम्मद। सबसे आला है हैदर का दर, यहाँ सर को झुकाना पड़ेगा। सबसे आला है हैदर का दर, यहाँ सर को झुकाना पड़ेगा। सबसे आला है हैदर का दर, यहाँ सर को झुकाना पड़ेगा। इसमें आजम है नाम अली, नारा सबको लगाना पड़ेगा। अफजलुस्सलाम मुहम्मदिन व आले मुहम्मद। बेकसों के मददगार मौला अली, बेकसों के मददगार मौला अली, जुज तेरे कोई अपना सहारा नहीं। तेरा दर छोड़ कर जाए आखिर कहाँ, तेरा दर छोड़ कर जाए आखिर कहाँ, गैर का दर जबी को गवारा नहीं। जो अली का नहीं वो नबी का नहीं, जो नबी का नहीं वो खुदा का नहीं, जो अली का नहीं वो नबी का नहीं, जो नबी का नहीं वो खुदा का नहीं। ऐ मुसलमान नो असहाब से पूछ लो, ऐ मुसलमान असहाब से पूछ लो, क्या ये खुम्मे नबी ने पुकारा नहीं। या अली मुसलमान असहाब से पूछ ले, क्या ये कुम्मे नबी ने पुकारा नहीं। वो तो कम सर्फ है जो तुझे छोड़ दे मौला, वरना मौला अली तेरी ताजीम को। वो तो कम सर्फ है जो तुझे छोड़ दे, वरना मौला अली तेरी ताजीम को। जो पलट कर ना आए वो सूरज नहीं, जो पलट कर न आए वो सूरज नहीं, जो न चौखट को चूमे वो तारा नहीं, जो पलट कर न आए वो सूरज नहीं, जो न चौखट को चूमे वो तारा नहीं। आए काबे में जिस दम अली के कदम, मुँह के बल गिर परे बुत ये कहते हुए। आए काबे में जिस दम अली के कदम, मुँह के बल गिर परे बुत ये कहते हुए। आइए ये जानशीने नबी, आइए ये जानशीने नबी, ये तुम्हारा ही घर है हमारा नहीं। या अली आइए ये जानशीने नबी, ये तुम्हारा ही घर है हमारा नहीं। अफजलुस्सलाम मुहम्मदिन वाले मुहम्मद। मेरा अली है मेरे अली की इज्जत ही कुछ ऐसी है। मेरा अली है मेरे अली की इज्जत ही कुछ ऐसी है। मुझको इश्क़ हैदर मिला है, मुझको इश्क़ हैदर मिला है, किस्मत ही कुछ ऐसी है। जो की रोटी खाने वाला सजदों में रोने वाला, जो की रोटी खाने वाला सजदों में रोने वाला, बाबे खैबर यूं ही उखारा, बाबे खैबर यूं ही उखारा, ताकत ही कुछ ऐसी है। दे दे बेटा मुझको ऐसा, करबो बला में काम आए। दे दे बेटा बेटा मुझको ऐसा करबो बला में काम आए, कैसे ना मिलता गाजी अली को, कैसे ना मिलता गाजी अली को, मन्नत ही कुछ ऐसी है। मोहम्मद वाले मोर, कैसे ना मिलता गाजी अली को, मन्नत ही कुछ ऐसी है। नाम हैदर माने दिया है, मरहब सुन लो नाम मेरा, नाम हैदर माने दिया है, मरहब सुन लो नाम मेरा, है ये अबू तालिब का बेटा, है ये अबू तालिब का बेटा, हिम्मत ही कुछ ऐसी है। मेरा अली है मेरे अली की इज्जत ही कुछ ऐसी है। अफजल सलाम मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद। इलाही बबी मारे दाश्ते बला, जो बीमार हो जल्द पावे शफा, इलाही बराहे इमाम ज़मान, हमें औल महशर से दे तू अमा, कयामत को माशूर हो वाली, उठे कब्र से कह के हम या अली, है पांच जवानों खुदा दातान अहमद वाली, ज़हरा वासा शबीर हसनैन ताइमाम ज़मान, शबीर हसनैन ताइमाम ज़मान, हर एक पे सदा सलवात परो, सलवात
सलावात व सलाम या इमाम ज़मान, फरमा वो ज़ुहूर या इमाम सलावा। अस्सलामु अलैका या रसूल अल्लाह व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुह। अस्सलामु अलैका या मुहम्मद इब्न अब्द, अस्सलामु अलैका या खातमन नबिय्यीन, अशहदु अन्नका रसूलुल्लाह व अशहदु अन्नका मुहम्मद इब्न अब्दिल्लाह व अशहदु अन्नका क़द नसहत लि उम्मतिक व जाहदत फी सबील रब्बिक हत्ता अताकल यकीन। ज़ियारत अमीनुल्लाह। अस्सलामु अलैका या अमीन अल्लाह फी अर्दिह व हुज्जतहु अला इबादिह। अस्सलामु अलैका या अमीरल मुमिनीन, अशहदु अन्नका जाहदत फिल्लाहि हक्क जिहादिह व अमिलत बिकिताबिही वत्तबअत सुनन नबिय्यिही सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि व आलिहि, हत्ता दआक अल्लाहु इला जिवारिह फ़क़बज़क इलैहि बिख्तियारिह व अल्ज़म अअदाअकल हुज्जत मअ मा लक मिनल हुज्जजिल बालिगति अला जमीअ ख़ल्क़िह। अल्लाहुम्मा फ़ज्अल नफ़्सी मुत्मइन्नतम बिक़दरिक, राज़ियतम बिक़ज़ाइक, मूलअतम बिज़िक्रिक व दुआइक, मुहिब्बतन लिसफ़वति औलियाइक
محبوبة في أرضك وسمائك صابرة على نزول بلائك شاكرة لفواضل نعمائك ذاكرة لسوابغ آلائك مشتاقة إلى فرحة لقائك متزودة التقوى ليوم جزائك مستنة بسنن أوليائك مفارقة لأخلاق أعدائك مشغولة عن الدنيا بحمدك وثنائك اللهم إن قلوب المخبتين إليك والهة وسبل الراغبين إليك شارعة وعلام القاصدين إليك واضحة وأفئدة العارفين منك فازعة وأصوات الداعين إليك صاعدة وأبواب الإجابة لهم مفتحة ودعوة من ناجاك مستجابة وتوبة من أناب إليك مقبولة وعبرة من بكى من خوفك مرحومة ولغاثة لمن استغاث بك موجودة ولإعانة لمن استعان بك مبذولة وعداتك لعبادك منجزة وزلل من استقالك مقال وأعمال العاملين لديك محفوظة ورزاقك إلى الخلائق من لدنك نازلة وعوائد المزيد إليهم واصلة وذنوب المستغفرين مغفورة وحوائج خلقك عندك مقضية وحوائج السائلين عندك موفرة وعوائد المزيد متواترة وموائد المستطعمين معدة ومناهل الظماء مترعة اللهم فاستجب دعائي واقبل ثنائي واجمع بيني وبين أوليائي بحق محمد وعلي وفاطمة والحسن والحسين إنك ولي نعمائي ومنتهى مناي وغاية رجائي في منقلبي ومثواي أنت إلهي وسيدي ومولاي اغفر لأوليائنا وكف عنا أعداءنا واشغلهم عن أذانا وأظهر كلمة الحق واجعلها العليا وأدحض كلمة الباطل واجعلها السفلى إنك على كل شيء قدير السلام عليك يا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفناء الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته السلام عليك يا شمس الشموس وأنيس النفوس أيها المدفون بأرض توس الرضا المرتضى الراضي بالقدر والقضاء مولانا علي بن موسى الرضا كن شفيعنا وشفيع والدينا في يوم الجزاء وفقنا الله لزيارتك يا مولاي والصلاة والسلام على آبائك الطاهرين وأبنائك المعصومين وعلى أختك فاطمة المعصومة ورحمة الله وبركاته السلام عليك حجة الله ابن الحسن يا صاحب العصر والزمان السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن السلام عليك يا شريك القرآن السلام عليك يا كعبة الإيمان عجل الله لك ما وعدك من النصر وظهور الأمر ورحمة الله وبركاته اللهم كل ولي حسان صلواتك عليه وعلى في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا تمتعه فيها طويل إلى أرواح يا علي إلى أرواح المؤمنين والمؤمنات ثواب